at the Manor Golf and Country Club, and we're at this beautiful house that has a circular driveway. It's Bailey Drive, and like we're just kind of showing you what you can get in this neighborhood. This is listed at 3.150. It's about 8,000 square feet, and it's just really pretty. The neighborhood's really pretty. There's lots of trees, lots of flowers, but here you go, and we will show you a little bit more of the neighborhood. Okay, here we are on the first floor, and we do have a nice little dining room to our left, and there you go upstairs and downstairs. We have this nice office space with lots of windows and bookcases. Really nice. And the master's on the main here. So we've got this another little bar here and fireplace area, and we have a half bathroom here, and we're gonna go into the flow indoor outdoor space, and here's the master bedroom. And look at the view out there. Get the view of the pool, which is really nice. And here's the master. High ceilings, check out those ceilings, pretty cool. Okay, now we're gonna go into the master bath and closet. There's the shower, tub. You have one vanity there, another vanity here, area here, and we have 3 vanities here, which is nice. So if you want to do your makeup there, and then you have a his and hers vanity in your toilet. And then we're going to come into this really nice closet, custom closet. Has everything you can imagine to keep yourself organized, and then goes right into that beautiful bathroom and master bedroom. All right, here we are in the kitchen, and then we have another keeping room with another fireplace, which is kind of really cool. I really kind of want to show you, they have a lot of barn doors, so if you're really into barn doors, this is the house for you. And there's a huge thing going on, agent caravan. So here is the pantry walk in pantry. You got everything you need here, and barn doors. Okay, in the kitchen we have our liquor cabinets and our wine. Oh my goodness, look at all the wine here. And the temperature in here is so nice because it's a hot day. But anyway, you'll see all this stuff where they have their liquor and their wine, and it's temperature is really nice. So, and we are here on the second floor of this beautiful house. Look at those hardwood floors. And when you come upstairs, you've got a little area here, and we're gonna walk down the hallway, and we're gonna kind of look at a nice little bedroom here, and nice, we got a bathroom and the bedroom and closet. So this is a great facing outside, which this has a beautiful view. So, and then you've got your closet here, come in here. So we got one bedroom here, then we have one across, and it seems a lot of these houses have bedrooms and bathrooms. There's always. So here we are going down the hallway, and they have this nice barn door. Look at that. So this house is 3.150 million. It's on like an acre and a half. Absolutely gorgeous. It's 3 levels. This is kind of like just a cool room. An upstairs, kind of upstairs area to play ping pong. And then we have some storage area here, in here, storage. And then we go into another bedroom and bathroom, just right here, with bathroom, kind of like this way, and closet. It's a nice size custom closet in here. So we've got 1, 2, 3 bedrooms, full bath. And here's the 4th bedroom, which they kind of made an office. So they kind of made this an office here. But just so you kind of see the neighborhood out there, it's real pretty. They have a nice area here in Milton. And then this bedroom also has its own bathroom. So all the bedrooms have its own bathroom. So this is just the 2nd floor of this house. And we will show you the other areas of the house. Okay, so we're going downstairs. These hardwood floors are amazing. So we're going to the basement terrace level of this house. And we've got hardwoods. And then it looks like we have, wow, look down here. You've got this nice area. Let's go out to the pool too. You have one room here, which is probably like a good kind of exercise room with a closet. So it's not a bedroom because it doesn't have a window. But we have this great area out to the pool. Great fireplace. Got a workout gym. Big green egg out there. Going here. Looks like we're into really nice workout room. These spaces are great. And then we have a nice bathroom here. This yard is incredible. So we're just going to continue through. Look at this bar. So got all kinds of areas here, up there. They also have a laundry room down here in case you need another laundry room, because they have one on the 1st level and this is one on the bottom level. And this area out here, spiral staircase. And then you come in here, another big bathroom in here, nice shower, and another bedroom. And then we'll do some outdoor, and they have really nice guest room with closet. Okay, who wants to walk outside to this nice, got your big green egg, it's beautiful backyard. And it goes all the way back to the golf course, and you have your pool, and it's really pretty, nice and private, but check out the pool, it's kind of cool. And really, this is the back of the house. Lots of entertaining space to see. And here is your pool. And there's your backyard.
The Manor Golf and Country Club has beautiful, beautiful homes, probably starting around $2 million and going up to probably close to $10 million in some of these areas. It actually encompasses a fairly large area, beautiful, beautiful golf course, but it actually touches multiple counties where it's located. It's a little bit of it's in Forsyth, Cherokee, Mary Ellen, help me out. What are the other counties here?
And Fulton.
Fulton, okay, alrighty. So anyway, the school district here is predominantly Cambridge or Milton High School, depending upon the area. And all these homes, of course, are custom. They are, beautifully designed with, multiple different exterior features of stone, lots of stone and brick. And even though it's a gated community and the gate is actually fairly secure, some people actually still have gates within the gates.
Like this house right here.
Yeah, exactly.
So gates within the gates and all kinds of.
Right. There's a house right there with a full basketball court in the side yard, a lot of circular driveways, just beautiful, beautiful landscaping. Somebody right there actually has their own little, their vines to grow their own grapes. little vineyard in their yard.
How cool is that?
I know.
Yeah, so we're
I
just
know.
going to be driving around the neighborhood and just kind of showing you all about the neighborhood so that you can kind of get an idea, because people I don't think realize that there's so many golf courses here in Atlanta, and the Manor, they have a great golf course too, and
a fantastic tennis facility as well.
and pickleball and
Right.
indoor
tennis courts as well as outdoor tennis courts. There's also a driving range here for practice as far as the golf course is concerned. And it's just all of these homes, by the way, even though there is a golf club here that's gorgeous and has beautiful restaurant facilities and so forth in it, there's a gorgeous pool here, but a lot of these homes do have their own pools in their yards. They have beautiful lush lots that back to lots of trees, views of the golf course, and they're just amazing, amazing properties. They're, the builders that have been in here have been Loudermilk.
There's a lot for sale.
Right. Here's a vacant lot. Yeah. That's lot. Some say
They still have a
79.
couple.
Yeah,
They still have a couple here.
They do. So, anyway, there are homes of various sizes, various ages, but for the most part, most of these homes have been built in the last 20 years. And, there's sidewalks, so it's still a very walkable community.
Lots of hills.
Yes, yes. But, I mean, the trees have been preserved here, and it's certainly not moonscaped like a lot of, newer communities. And here's another vacant lot.
Yeah, here we
You
go.
can build on that one, too. I would say most of these homes probably are about 6,000 square feet or larger. There are a couple sections where there are homes that would probably be 4,500 to 6,000 square feet in either the cottages or another section that was built just a few years ago. But most of these homes are going to have 3-car garages, full basements that are finished, fenced yards, and just very, very curated features. I'm going to go underneath a bridge here. We're going to
Go through the bridge.
go through the bridge.
And there's Manor Golf and Country Club sign. So we were in the back of the Manor, so now we're kind of going around.
There's another house going up over there.
There's still a little building in here, so there's still opportunity to build.
There's a lot on my left, right here too.
Yeah, there's lots to build, but I think that this just gives you kind of an idea that people don't realize that how hilly Alpharetta, Georgia is, and it actually is very, very hilly, right, Sue?
It is, but the other thing that's very common in Alpharetta, Georgia are larger homes. Like, I was relocated here from the Northeast, and we were used to older homes, and we were used to homes that were not the square footage of these, and yet Alpharetta and Milton and so forth have just amazing, amazing, homes that are just one after another of estate homes. And, for what these homes are, they're actually very affordable, dollars per square foot range. I mean, most of these homes, I would say are around $3 million, but for what you get for the 8, 9, 10,000 square feet of home, you get a lot for your money.
Yeah.
And we're coming up here pretty soon to the clubhouse area, and I'll make sure that we drive around that so that you can see what the main clubhouse for the golf course looks like, and maybe we'll even get so lucky to see some golf carts along the way.
Just kind of showing you this really, really pretty area with a little clubhouse there. You can have events here. There's a bar, you can have dinner and lunch and everything else here. So this is just we just wanted to give you like a little overview of the Manor Golf and Country Club. And we're kind of just taking over here. And then if you go to your left here, what we're gonna see is we have tennis courts and indoor tennis courts and pickleball courts. So that's kind of a really nice area in this. This is your country club that is in the Manor Golf and Country Club. So,
and also just to mention, the golf course here, the golf club is part of Club Corp, which will enable you to play other courses in the area, such as White Columns. And here's the pool for the community. There's a child's pool right there, and the larger pool is just beyond that.
And then you have a clubhouse back there too as well.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to kind of get an idea of this, and then I think we're going to drive in some more of the neighborhood just so you can kind of get an idea of the feel. You're always going to see golf carts everywhere, and you know, there's just lots of activity going on. There's a lot of so if you're looking for social, this is a great place for you. So we're just going to kind of show some more homes and kind of like the streets of the Manor Golf and Country Club, so you can kind of see. And cart, you know, there's a cart crossing right here, you know, and these houses all back up to the golf course, and they're kind of private, even though you know, there's a lot of properties on like an acre of lands, and they're kind of really private. You kind of a nice backyard that's overlooking maybe the golf course, and you know, just kind of go from there. But yes, we're lots of hills. We gotta, like, you know, push up. Gotta put your, you know, foot on
pedal
to the metal here. So we're kind of just driving around, having fun. And I think what we're gonna do is there's another area that's in Forsyth County in the Manor, and it is an area that is in Forsyth County that is the Cottages. So these homes are very close together because people don't want to, you know, they don't want a lot of land and a lot less square footage. So somebody might move from a bigger house into that house when they become empty nesters. Right, Sue? We got a lot of empty nesters.
Right, and the cottages are also a little bit newer. This is a more recent section to be opened up in the Manor Golf and Country Club. There have been several different architects that have designed the homes in here, including Village Studio in Cumming, Georgia. Al Causey is a well-known architect that did design a lot of these homes in the cottages.
And we are coming into the cottages.
Yeah. And
so you're going to see they're total adorable little houses. I mean, they're not little houses, but they're just cute, and they're just a little bit close together because that's what this lifestyle is. That's why they're called the cottages. So you just kind of look around, and they're still building some in here too, and it's going to be about $2 million for one of these two as well. But just wanted to give you a different feel of the Manor. If you're looking for, maybe you want to be in a gated community, and yet you don't want a lot of property, and you know, so they're still building in the cottages as well. So there's always something to be built here. It's such a big subdivision that there's just, you know, a lot, and you just see how nicely it's maintained. And you know, here you go, you just see the houses are a little closer together than what we've seen, but this is the lifestyle that people want. Right. So they want to live, work, and play in this area. And what's really nice is it's, you know, 15-20 minutes to downtown Alpharetta. You're in Milton, so you're kind of in the horse country too as well. And we're just, you know, it's just a really nice community for everybody. And
look at this landscape.
Love the landscaping.
Gorgeous.
Is gorgeous. You know what I mean?
Wow, that is beautiful.
And here's like a type of house that you don't see very often.
It's a little bit more modern and farmhousey than some of these others are. Some of these homes, you know, are a little bit more stately. They all do have 3-car garages. Some of them have courtyards as well. This home on the right is actually a home that I toured a couple months back when it was being built, and it has a gorgeous view of the golf course in the back. And there's a little bit of a lake back there. And all of these homes have been finished within the last 2 years.
Yeah, so they're pretty new. you got to be friends with your neighbors around here. You know what I mean?
Well, that's okay.
You know, that's
But,
fine.
I mean, there's two there that aren't even finished yet. They still have the porta potties in the driveway.
That's
and
right.
The
That's
final topping has not been put on the road here yet, so it's a little bit bumpier in our ride here because this section's still so new that they're not finished with the final paving of the road here. But very pretty the way they fit these homes onto these lots. It's definitely anything but cookie cutter. Has such a charm to it, and these homes are such a nice mix of brick and stone and beautiful architectural shingles on the roof, beautiful color combinations of just, you know, creams and whites and light grays and beiges and then dark accents. Just very, very charming. Yeah, so I mean, you know, this is, and just the landscaping, it's just so lush. Here's one that's being built. We're coming up to it. Yeah, we're just going around in a circle here, and we've got some houses here. There's some being built, and then we're just kind of going around in a circle, and then there is the golf course. So everywhere you see, you're going to see the golf course around here. So this is kind of the cottages, and this is you know, lots of hills. You definitely get your workout here, right, Sue? Yeah, I mean, if you went out for a walk, you would get your money's worth in a walk here, that's for sure. Lots of hills, lots of good exercise for sure. So yeah, there's just a lot to see here in the manor. And as we're going out of the cottages, we'll go into another area. So, you know, it's lifestyle. If you want this lifestyle, you got it. You can see all of the houses are different, which is kind of nice. You're not going to see the same homes, and you're just going to see and you've got a lot of hills. You have houses on the hill, houses not on the hill, a lot of pools, and just the greenery and the trees. I think that is what makes this community spectacular, I think. You know what one of my favorite details is in here on these homes? What is? It's the clay pots on top of the chimneys. I mean, a clay pot on top of a chimney can run you close to $5,000 just for one clay pot. And we are back at the community where the golf course is, where you take that. And I think we're going to just take a little run to the front of the neighborhood and then make our way back, just so you can kind of see the beauty that is in this area. Because we're going to see on the right hand side, we're going to see a nice lake, and we're going to see some of the golf course too as well. And it's always was fun going into all these homes when they were being built. It just was great seeing everything that they were putting into them, and everything is just so, I don't know, it's just so different that, you know, it's custom. So it's kind of, you know, everyone has their own taste. You know, this is kind of or the stop sign. And it's really hard to get in here because you have to, obviously, it's gated, but this is a great house here. I've been in that one. I've been in that multiple times. That house. It's amazing because you go by and you go, I've been in that house. I've been in that house. I've been in that house. And there's some celebrities that live in this area too, and some people from Atlanta, housewives, and football players, and all kinds of entertainers. So, but it's really nice because they keep it pretty secret in here. You know, it's really hard to get in here. They're building a new wall across this dam area here. This is all going to be stone. They've got the footers in here. We're going to go over a speed bump here. Woo. But they were delivering stone today when I came through here earlier. And kind of a shame because it's gonna block your view of that. I know, the view is so pretty. The view. And this is one of my favorite houses too. That was when it was being built here on the right hand side. And look at this yard; it's incredible. The view they have. The balconies on the back of this house are incredible. Every bedroom, I think, must have its own balcony. Yeah, we kind of call it the Italian house. I thought at one point maybe that was the one house where the Real Housewives of Atlanta, one of the women lived. I don't know. We try not to figure that stuff out. Right, because, you know, everybody wants their privacy, you know, but this is just kind of a really nice
house from the
Look at the
front.
beautiful gate on the driveway
Yeah,
alone.
I mean
Yeah.
everything, and you're gonna see Italian, everything, a mixture of everything. And then here we are at the end,
Okay,
and we're turning around, and we're getting to show you just a
I
little
wanna
bit more areas.
Take you through Summit View, because the Summit View Road in here has some smaller homes, not as small as the Cottages, but it's a little different style home. They were built by a different builder. They were semi-custom, not totally custom, and yet are in a little bit more affordable price range for some people who want to live in the Manor, want maybe a golf course view, but don't want, 10, 12,000 square feet.
Right.
So we'll be turning onto that street up here.
Yeah, and here's the wall that they're building
Yeah,
here,
we're
which
back
is,
across here.
they're building all kinds of walls in Alpharetta because they're expanding Highway 9, they're expanding everything, so you're seeing a lot of good construction in a good way of things being built.
And the other thing, you're probably seeing a lot of trees in what we're showing you and saying, gosh, I can't see the houses, there's so many trees. Well, Atlanta was a forest originally, and Atlanta was built in a forest, and we do have a very lush landscape here, a lot of greenery, a lot of different types of trees. We have a lot of lelands, we have a lot of cryptomeria, those are evergreens. There are a lot of crepe myrtle here that bloom in purple and pinks and whites. And this time, they're just about done for the year this year, but early August is when you see the beautiful colors of the
So we're
crepe
in
myrtle.
Summit View Lane. So these houses are, a little newer too as well, but not as big. So I think this is like the area where it's the in between. It's bigger than the Cottages, but a lot smaller than some of these huge houses. And this is just a great family type street where they have, there's just a good amount of space, and people really do like it. I mean, there's just, like I said, we can drive through this neighborhood forever. It takes a long time to drive through the neighborhood, but we just wanted to give you kind of a taste. And we're trying to show you all the houses, but like you said, it's like, with all the trees and everything else, it's kind of hard sometimes because you don't see it. But you can kind of see that most houses here are brick, because brick is known in Atlanta. So you're going to see a lot of brick homes, and just the whole, like, everything about driving through this neighborhood is spectacular. We'll have to do a little roundabout on that one too, because that's an interesting architecture there. So hopefully this is giving you a good idea of, and this is Summit View Drive or whatever, right? And like, you're gonna see people are gonna have pools in the backyard, playgrounds in the backyard, and there's still some buildable lots in here. So if you're wanting to build a house, it's probably gonna take you close to 2 years to build a house because of just the way things are right now. But yet, building a house, and you can have your dream home here, and you're close to all the shops, but yet you feel like you're in the country in your own little world.
Right, and it's a very family-oriented community. You can tell by the sizes of these homes that, these are generally, yes, there are some empty nesters here, perhaps in some of the larger and smaller homes, but here's a new one that's being built right here.
Yes.
Gorgeous
Yeah.
home.
Yeah. And you're going to see some white brick, like you just see at that house there, and you see the darker brick, and so people will go with trends of white because they think white is the best, but still you got that traditional look. And you still have, Georgia's really known for traditional houses as well, so you're going to have those, the traditional. Here's one with a white, and this is a very interesting house too that we're going by here.
I love the
portico.
blend of colors. I love the blend of the subtle differences in architectural features. I mean, it makes the neighborhood look so much prettier because everybody has a unique style and a uniqueness, but yet the neighborhood looks cohesive.
Who wants a lot? You got a free lot here. No, it's not free. But anyway.
Somebody's getting a pool from it.
Yes,
Manor Pools.
there you go.
That's going to
So
be
we got
nice.
pools, and like you said, you see a lot of different things in this area, and lots of different architecture that you don't see. And coming up here is kind of a really kind of unique type of house. It's just interesting to look at, and it looks humongous from outside, doesn't it, Sue?
Right. I don't know how deep it is. It's
Yeah.
definitely a wide house. It may not be very deep.
Right. So you're just going to see this. So here we are on Summit View, and as we go up and down the hills, like I said, if you want to wear out your kids, all you need to do is tell them to go to a walk in this neighborhood.
We're at a pretty high point right here. We can see over the tops of a lot of the trees and the rooftops and everything here. It's really
So
an
now we're going
interesting
down.
vista. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really pretty. Very pretty. And the end of crepe myrtle season.
Unfortunately.
Which is so pretty here. So crepe
Yeah.
myrtles. But as we're getting into this area here, we are done with this little area. So you kind of seen, this is called Summit View. And now we're just going back into the Manor Bridge.
Right.
So if you guys don't know what a crepe myrtle is, this is what you see. You see, this is Manor Club and Manor Bridge, and this is where the clubhouse is. But see where those trees are in between the Manor Golf and Country Club? Those are crepe myrtles, and those are fabulous trees that we love. They bloom in July and August,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what's nice about here, Sue, is that every month there's something else blooming.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that when you're in Georgia, you're like in March, it's the azaleas, and then you got the roses. And March and April is the azaleas, then like May is the roses, and then daylilies, and oh my goodness, we could just name flowers till we're going up, out the kazoo.
A lot of the azaleas here bloom more than once during the year too.
Yeah, and you have like a lot of little lakes here, like just little areas, and this is. They're still, like I said, obviously building houses here, and there's still some lots available. And there's, as we go through this main drag here, you're going to see a lot of privacy. And you would think, a lot of these properties about an acre, and then you've got some areas here that's not buildable, and then you come into all these cute houses here. And just going through here. That's a really pretty house there.
Yeah.
And of course, there's still some stuff that's available. So if you know anybody moving to this area and they just want to view, a tour, we're happy to tour you with this area. We do know all the builders that work in here. We've worked with them with clients, and love the opportunity to work with you. And we're just going to come back around to another area. And just kind of go from there. And they do have specific builders you have to build with in here, so that they keep the level. Here we go through here again. I always feel like a little kid when we drive through there.
Yeah.
So they have certain builders that you can use. So you can't just like buy a lot and build. With you just look for you look for one of the builders that build in here. So. We can give you suggestions, and a lot of times people want to know and see the work of the builders, so that's kind of cool because we can show them other houses that they've built in the neighborhood. So if you wanted to build. So.
And the nice thing about this community is there's so many homes here, and they're all beautiful, that no matter when you decide to move, and if you decide to pick this community, there's always going to be a good variety of homes that we can show you.
Yeah, there's always some for sale too as well. I mean,
Right.
like resales. And sometimes you're better off, with the resale and then making it your own than waiting. Because sometimes you don't want to wait 2 years for a house.
Right.
Sometimes you're like, you know what, I got to get the kids settled in, and I don't want to wait 2 years. So it's always an option. There's some great resales, just like we showed you the one that's listed for 3.150, and it's a great house, and has some great features, and you can see a lot of those beautiful crepe myrtles there. And This is a unique house on the right-hand side here.
I love all the variety of different types of stone and different types of brick and all the different colors of brick too.
You wouldn't be bored. This is not a
No.
cookie
No,
cutter
not
neighborhood
at all.
So here was our tour.